let's talk about the differences between real-time location tracking then and now.
Yeah, so we've covered this right at the beginning, just very loosely, but some of the things that perhaps our guests on the call today have already seen, this idea around how long it takes to get value, because we've decided as a particular team, perhaps as states, are sponsoring this and saying, we'd love to know and we'll support where things are. Perhaps there was an IT project going on to say we need to know where our printers are or our mobile devices. But the cost of tags, the dedicated infrastructure, and more importantly, when you've got low battery life, which you have with every Wi-Fi tag. I mean, one of them, there's a fantastic one out there that I've seen, even featuring in tenders today, has two-way communication, but it has a maximum of a 24-hour battery life, and it's £100. So it's costly, great tech, but actually, realistically, is it ever going to be able to scale in something the size of an NHS trust? Probably not. And 24-hour battery life, now we're having to think about chargers and process and all of these things that now human involvement is this. We've lost that automation. What we're trying to do here is, if the tags are just off and running for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, now we can let the software teams do their bit, build up the automation. What happens if this leaves here? What happens if we haven't heard from it? What happens if there's 3 things in the room together? There's a caregiver, a patient, and a pump. Hold on a minute. That means we now know how we're utilizing key medical equipment and how much time the doctors are spending with the patients. All of this data is then being collected for us to look at operational running of the hospital.
Yes, making sure that you've just got a bit of an analysis of flow through the system, just efficiency in the system, and making sure that you're getting the best out of the resources that you've got, and arguably making sure people are taking a break and those kind of things as well, because it's quite a high pressure environment, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's one other thing that's just worth pulling out here, which a number of times I've been asked around. This is great to have all this new tech, but what about all the existing systems we've already got? So electronic patient records, medical records. What about the portering application that we're already using? All of these sort of things that really, or even the asset register. So if the hospital's already got an asset register, are you saying I'm going to have to go and manually add all these things in? No. This is a platform that's open API in both directions, allows us to integrate with other systems. It allows us to pull data from systems and share that. And I'll show you what that looks like.